There is another debit card for kids, and this is the GoHenry debit card. And in this video, I want to talk about why I wouldn't get it or why I would get it. And as usual, list the pros and cons of the GoHenry debit card for kids so you guys can have an idea of how well it works and the features and if it's a good debit card for kids. Now, I have covered other debit cards for kids here on this channel. And so today I will also be comparing the GoHenry debit card for kids to other cards such as the Greenlight debit card for kids or others that I've reviewed here on this channel. Now, before we get into this review, if you're new here and you're seeing me for the very first time, my name is Ian, and here on this channel I talk about making money, investing, banking, credit cards, and personal finance topics. So if these are topics that you will be interested in, be sure to give this video a thumbs up. I'll really appreciate it, and also consider subscribing to the channel and turning on notifications when you do so, and that way you'll get to see updates of when I post new videos here, and I post a video here every single day on YouTube. Now, for all my returning subscribers, thanks for tuning into the channel once again, and don't forget to drop me a comment down below, especially if you have been thinking about the GoHenry debit card or the Greenlight debit card and you're trying to make a decision. And even if you have any of these debit cards for kids, still leave a comment sharing your experience and how it has worked for you so far. Now, if you've never heard about this card before, here's how it works. You get an app and your parents have control of the app, and you get the debit card, and then whenever they want to or need to send you money, they can do so from the app and it will go to your debit card. They also have the feature of chores where parents can set chores or milestones, and as you complete each, then you mark it off as completed in the app and your money gets released to your card. So you get money on the card, and of course, if you need cash, you can go to an ATM and withdraw the cash you need, and so you can get money sent to you at any time, and all you have to do is to find an ATM machine to get that cash. Now, it's also noteworthy to point out here that GoHenry actually operates in both the US and the UK, so already I think they have an advantage over their competitors with that. Now, let me walk you through how this GoHenry account works now. So first of all, you have to sign up, and signing up will require you to be 18 years or older and have a US home address and proof of identification, and usually stuff or the usual stuff that banks will ask you for. The debit card will be for your kids, so as for them, you'll need to give their name, date of birth, and address, but as for credit checks and other verification, nothing will be run on the kids. They just need the information for making the debit cards. So you sign up for the account, and of course this account isn't free, and the Greenlight account for kids isn't free either. So with this one, you'll be paying $4 per month per child for this account. So if you have 3 kids, then that's $12 per month for using the service and not a flat rate for the entire family. So that's the first cost associated with this account, but then there are more costs, and remember I said this company is in the US and the UK, and actually they're a UK-based company and they expanded to provide services in the US. So whenever you use the ATM with the GoHenry debit card, or when your kids use the ATM, they'll be charged a fee. Now, all ATMs get to charge their own fees, and the fee is set by the operator of the ATM. So in some states and cities, the average is about $2.95 for an ATM fee. And then in some other places, it may even cost up to $12 just to use an ATM. And also, while I'm talking about ATM fees here, I actually did a video covering how you can become the owner and operator of an ATM machine for a couple $100s. So if you want to check that video out, you can find it here on the channel as well. But back to the GoHenry debit card. So when your kids go to the ATM machine, they will pay the fee that the owner of that ATM charges. But GoHenry also has a fee for ATM transaction, and that's a flat rate fee of $1.50 anywhere in the US. So for instance, if the owner of the ATM charges, let's say $2.95, then you're going to end up paying $4.45 in ATM fees for each transaction. So every single time you go to the ATM, you pay $4.45 in that case. Now, for me, this is the first setback or con to this account, and I really don't like fees except for when they're absolutely necessary. And this is one fee I really don't like, and I think it's too much for a single ATM transaction. I mean, if the kids use the ATM once per week, then that's almost $20 in ATM fees per month. And remember, this is in addition to $4 or the $4 service charge for having the account, which is $4 or $3.99 per kid. Now, in addition, funding the GoHenry account won't cost you anything, and if you add funds to your parent account from your bank account, the transfer is instant, so you don't ever have to wait days for this to happen. And I really like this part because if you need to send your kids money, you can do it all in about 5 minutes. And then transferring the money to the kids' cards won't cost you anything either. And GoHenry also has a goal savings feature where your kids can set goals. So let's say they want to save for a game or for something that kids want. They can create that goal and it will tell them how much money from their weekly or monthly allowance they need to put aside to be able to reach their savings goal at the date when they want to. Now, another good thing that GoHenry has is customer service and on-the-phone customer service, which they offer 7 days a week, all throughout the day. And this is very good because some of the other competitors don't offer over-the-phone customer support. Instead, if you want to contact them, you'll have to use an email address or some live chat link, and you'll have to send them a message and wait sometimes up to 48 hours for them to respond, which isn't really good when you need help, right? So if you guys think this account or app is any good, comment down below and let me know what you're thinking so far. Now, as for the key points here, the pros are that one, you get to send money into your parent account at any time and it is instant. Now, there is no 24 or 36-hour wait for funds to be transferred. And another pro with that is that sending money from your bank account to the GoHenry account or your parent account won't cost you anything as it's completely free. Now, the third pro here is that sending money from your parent account to your kids' debit cards also free, and you can of course do this at any time, even in the middle of the night. Now, another pro is that if you want to give your kids a flat allowance per week, for instance, you can set it up in your parent account to automatically transfer that amount of money to their debit cards each week on a day you decide you want it to. So you can set it up and forget about it in a sense. Now, another good pro here is that there is no overdraft fees and actually no overdraft at all, which is good because you don't want your kids purchasing things or taking out money from the ATM when they don't have enough money to cover it. So that's another pro in this case. Now, if your kids want custom debit cards, right? They want their pictures on their debit cards or something else, then that's also another pro here, as you can get a custom photo on the debit cards for kids. Now, another pro here is that you can block and unblock your kids from performing certain transactions at any time. So for instance, you could block store purchases or block ATM transactions. So if your kid is only supposed to use the card for transactions, for purchases, then they won't be able to use the ATM to get cash and then spend the money on things they shouldn't be doing or spending on without you knowing, because you can block that feature. Now, as for the downsides, the biggest downside or con to this card is the fees. It's $3.99 per kid, so if you have one kid, then that's what you'll pay. But if you have 3 kids, then you're paying $12 per month. And if you compare that to another good debit card for kids like the Greenlight debit card for kids, then that one charges you only $5 per month, and that's for the entire family. So even if you have 6 or 7 kids, then $5 is all you'll pay there. Now, the second con is also the fees, and at first the monthly fee was okay to an extent. I mean, I could live with it, but that one fee that I really don't like is the ATM fee. Like I said, they charge $1.50 per ATM transaction, and that is in addition to what the owner of the ATM already charges. So based on my experience, this is going to cost you at least $4 per ATM transaction, and that's on the low side. It could be well over $10 in some states and cities. Now, as for the overall features of the card, they're very good, but if you compare it with, let's say, the Greenlight debit card for kids, the features are almost identical. So at the end of the day, I think it's really up to you and your preference. I feel like I would side more with the Greenlight debit card for kids though. What do you guys think? Comment down below and let me know which one seems better and why you choose one over the other, or any other debit card that you have for kids. Now, if you want to see that video about the Greenlight debit card for kids, I'm leaving a link to it at the top of the screen or somewhere at the top of the screen right now. So you guys can go and check that video out as well if you haven't seen it before. So those are my overall thoughts on the GoHenry debit card for kids. Now, I hope this video was very helpful and I was able to provide some value to you guys. And if you like this kind of content, be sure to give this video a thumbs up. I'll really appreciate it, and that's how these videos get recommended to more people. And also subscribe to the channel and click the notification icon so you can get updated when I post a new video here, which is at least once per day. Now, in addition to that, be sure to also share this video anywhere you think it may be able to reach more people and potentially help someone out as well. Also, guys, I'm leaving a link down below to Webull, which is a free, easy to use investment app or platform. And when you sign up using the link down below in the description, you'll receive 2 free stocks after depositing $100 in your investment account, and you can invest in anything you want to on the stock market. Now you'll receive 2 free stocks which can be valid at over $1,000, and when you get these 2 free stocks, you can keep them if you like them, sell them, withdraw the cash, or use that money to purchase other stocks that you'd prefer to invest in. So it's a win-win for you. Now, if you're a new viewer or subscriber here on the channel, be sure to check out some of my other videos on checking accounts, savings accounts, investments, credit cards, and of course, ways to make money. Also, guys, I'm leaving more free links or more links to free stuff down below in the description. So be sure to check all the links I've left down below for free stuff in the description. Once again, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.